We have a lovely treat in the garage today, an accident damaged Corsa D. So the customer has pulled out at a junction and another car's gone straight into his near side. Let's get the front wheel off and perform a visual inspection and see what the damage is. I'm guessing a lot of things will be bent. He also had a flat tyre, so I'm guessing the tyre sustained damage as well. Okay, so let's do a quick visual. Yeah, we got a severely bent shock absorber, a bent anti-roll bar link, and a bent inner tie rod, which looks like a banana. It's also bent the brake pipe bracket. So let's unbolt the hub knuckle from the shock absorber. It's an 18mm bolt and an 18mm nut times 2. Tap the bolts out. Be careful not to damage the thread. These bolts had little cones on the front. Use a strong pick to get this annoying little brake hose retainer clip off. And this rubber piece normally seizes in pretty good, so you'll need a pry bar. You can either use a hammer and punch to knock these bolts out, or you can spin them off with the impact gun, like I'm doing here. Remove the drive shaft nut so you can pull the hub assembly forward without straining the drive shaft. I'm using a screwdriver to block the hub from spinning while I take the nut off. You can now take the outer CV joint out of the hub. I'm not going to bother undoing the top bolt for the stop links, I'm just going to cut through it with the angle grinder. And the same for the inner track rod end. Now on the top of the car you're going to have to remove the wiper arms, which are held on by a 13mm nut, and the plastic scuttle panels. The inner panel is held on by, I think there's 6 self-tappers with an 8mm head. And you now have full access to the top of the shock absorber, and it's 18mm nut. So buzz that off. Yeah. Shock absorber's absolutely finished. Let's check this tyre out. That's not supposed to be there. Come on, let's get this inner tie rod off. First you have to remove the bellows or boots, whatever you want to call it. There's one of these plastic clips at the front. And we have a special tool for unscrewing the inner tie rod, this laser tool. It's very good. So select which cup you want to use. I think we use the middle size on this one. It's got 3 spring-loaded grips inside, so place it on the inner tie rod and turn it anti-clockwise until you feel it grip. Then get yourself a 1/2" ratchet. And once you've cracked it off, it should unscrew by hand. There we go, that wasn't so hard. Putting the new one on, I always like to use a bit of thread lock as extra insurance. Not too much, just a smig. And screw it back in. And use the tool this time to tighten it. Don't forget to put the boot on first before putting this lock nut on. Otherwise you'll be taking it all off again. Put it roughly where you think the other one was. We'll be doing the tracking later. Just buzz the old track rod end off. And let's get the drop link off the anti-roll bar. I'm using these special anti-roll bar link parrot grips to counter hold it. So take that off and stick the new one on. Lovely. Don't forget to screw the new track rod end on. So just to be cautious, we're going to change the lower arm as well. You're going to need a female E18 Torx and an 18mm spanner for the nut. Remove the pinch bolt in the knuckle and you can knock the arm out. I've just used a couple of cable ties to hang the knuckle up so it doesn't stretch the brake hose. And I've bolted the new lower arm in, and we've got the shocky ready to go in, brand new. And there we are, it's all back together. I'll do the tracking on it later on the other ramp. And there she is, just needs a new wing and a new bumper now. Thanks for watching.